Picture this. The arid deserts of Yemen light up with missile trails as Houthi rebels, backed by Iran, unleash a barrage against their foes. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, President Donald Trump delivers a chilling message to Tehran: halt your nuclear ambitions or face consequences unlike anything you've seen, and the world is holding its breath. Tensions between the United States and Iran have hit a boiling point, fueled by a volatile mix of historical grudges, geopolitical chess moves, and the unrelenting chaos of the Middle East. Today, we're diving into this escalating crisis, unpacking the stakes, the players, and whether these fiery developments could spiral into a global confrontation. Let's start with Trump's warning. In recent weeks, he's doubled down on a hardline stance, vowing that Iran will never possess a nuclear weapon under his watch.
Iran is very high on my list of things to watch, and as you probably know, I sent them a letter just recently, and I said, you're going to have to make a decision one way or the other, and we're going to either have to talk and talk it out, or very bad things are going to happen to Iran, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen.
This isn't just rhetoric, it's a promise rooted in a decades-long saga. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, when Iran's monarchy fell and its clerics turned westward with defiance, the US and Iran have been locked in a Cold War of sorts. Fast forward to 2018, when Trump, in his first term, tore up the Iran nuclear deal, the JCPOA, calling it a disaster.
As we exit the Iran deal, we will be working with our allies to find a real, comprehensive, and lasting solution to the Iranian nuclear threat. This will include efforts to eliminate the threat of Iran's ballistic missile program, to stop its terrorist activities worldwide, and to block its menacing activity across the Middle East.
That move unleashed a chain reaction. Iran ramped up uranium enrichment, edging closer to the 90% purity needed for a bomb. By early 2025, the International Atomic Energy Agency reported Tehran's stockpile of near-weapons-grade uranium had ballooned, shrinking the breakout time to mere weeks. Trump's response? A letter to Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in March, offering talks or threatening military action. Iran's reply was a flat rejection of direct negotiations, though it left a crack open for indirect diplomacy via Oman. Now, with U.S. bombers and warships flexing muscle in the Persian Gulf, the message is clear: negotiate or brace for impact. But Iran isn't blinking. Tehran's leadership sees nuclear capability as a shield against a hostile West and a defiant Israel, which has long vowed to strike if Iran crosses the nuclear threshold.
روی کاغذ دارن نقشه جهان رو تغییر میدن. البته فقط روی کاغذ. در واقعیت هیچ گونه واقعیتی نداره.
Supreme Leader Khamenei has said, if we wanted nuclear weapons, America couldn't stop us, though he insists Iran's program is peaceful. Hardliners in Tehran disagree, with some openly calling for a bomb as Trump's threats mount. Iran's Revolutionary Guard has showcased underground missile bases, stepping on Israeli flags in propaganda videos, signaling they're ready for war. And they're not alone. Enter the Houthis. This Yemeni militia, armed and trained by Iran, reignited their campaign in March 2025, firing drones and ballistic missiles at U.S. warships and Israeli-linked shipping in the Red Sea. On March 15th, Trump ordered massive airstrikes on Houthi targets in Sana'a, killing dozens and cratering their missile sites. The Houthis hit back, claiming attacks on the USS Harry S. Truman carrier group. Though the Pentagon says none landed, Iran's foreign minister called Trump's strikes aggression, warning of a devastating response if pushed further. Geopolitically, this is a powder keg. The Red Sea, a choke point for 15% of global trade, is now a battleground, jacking up oil prices and rattling markets. Israel, already skirmishing with Iran's proxies like Hezbollah, is reportedly planning strikes on Iran's nuclear sites, banking on U.S. support. Russia and China, Iran's allies, flex their own muscle. Joint naval drills in the Gulf of Oman last month sent a message of solidarity. Moscow warned that U.S. strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities would be catastrophic, hinting at retaliation. Meanwhile, the U.S. piles on sanctions, targeting Iran's oil lifeline to China, strangling its economy further. Socioeconomically, Iran's people groan under inflation and shortages, yet the regime doubles down, betting defiance will rally national pride. So is this the spark of a global war? Not yet, but the tinder is dry. A misstep, like an Israeli strike or a Houthi missile hitting a U.S. ship, could drag in allies on both sides. For now, Trump's playing a high-stakes game of brinkmanship, hoping to force Iran to the table. Iran, defiant and cornered, might just call his bluff. The world watches, nerves frayed as history teeters on the edge.